pinned against that wall, wrapped in cold wind, I had never seen you cry before that day. Trying to hide from people who couldn't understand why the jokes drew white lines of static across your eyes, static in the shape of their hands. Someone tried to tell you that it was dark humor, like, aren't you enlightened enough to just get it? Well, fuck them. Honey, no one gets to tell you when you're supposed to be an empty riverbed or an ocean. No, we don't get it. And I've stopped giving a damn how unsophisticated or unenlightened that makes me. I know how those realizations tasted in your mouth, like ash thick enough to have floated over from Pompeii on the day it burned, and dirt tears, and struggling to breathe air through water that's been filling your lungs for years, except you only just found out you weren't a fish. Yesterday, I got catcalled by some guys driving through my bubble in a truck. They never even touched me, but later when I was trying to wash their words off in the shower, all I could feel was their hands running up my back. You see, skin makes memories just as much as your brain does, and we have fingertips imprinted in our backbones. We were never held to the cutting board by a knife at our throats. We just had knives in our throats. We had to swallow past enough to whisper no. Maybe we shouldn't give toddlers so much grief for saying it all the time. Maybe we should stop teaching them to say yes when that's not what they mean. Because the first thing people ask these days is, what was she wearing? Or maybe she's lying. But I mean, come on. When was it decided that our bodies fit into your display cases? That when did we become foil-wrapped candies in your take as many as you want Halloween baskets? So yeah, sometimes it's difficult to tell where we start and where the paranoia begins. Leaves me wondering if these are the well-honed instincts of people who have just been screwed with one too many times, or if it's just the simple paranoid musings, screaming out shark sightings on beaches too shallow for sharks to swim near, shrill tornado sirens in the Rocky Mountains, nuclear air raids in Iceland. Did you know that I can actually swipe an electronic keypad to get into my dorm even though I have a vagina? I know, it's miraculous. You see, we women don't walk around with our hands on our crotches all the time, like we're afraid our womanhoods are going to fall off if we don't keep a close eye on them. Because we know what makes us women doesn't live in the package between our legs. So maybe it's time somebody started teaching that to our sons, so they would stop whipping them out just to prove they still have one. But this is not supposed to be an angry poem. This is supposed to be a poem for you. I know right now it doesn't feel like it, but you are more power than anyone ever could have had in their hands, because you are the voices of billions of women who are their own goddesses. You are every voice that said no, every voice that screamed no. Can't you feel how raw the back of your throat is as the screams drag their fingers into your windpipe? And I think sometimes we are so crushed by the overwhelming weight of what it means to be a woman in this society that we forget that feminism is just the somehow radical notion that women are people, and we are just fighting for one right, the right to be human. Because I know what the story says. God created Eve from a rib of Adam, but they always forget to mention that nobody goes around breaking their own ribs. And without Eve, Adam wouldn't have known shit. So yes, God didn't mean for us to be your walking grounds. When I see his face, all I will see is you. The day you squared your back and brushed off their hands and breathed out glory and nobody doubted it was you. Wow.